This video is for the tackles. I'm going to go through um, just a couple run plays here, a couple of each. So we're starting off with power. Um, so we're watching power here. We're going to start with the left tackle. So we got a wheel and seal because the backside guard's pulling. We got to check B to C gap. We should the center's blocking down on the one. So you check the B gap. You step back. You block. You stay on him. Keep blocking him until the whistle blows. Okay, here Mosman watching you. There's no one in your gap, so you are helping double team here to number 9. Okay, so you're stepping to try to take this guy over. You get him shoved over into your gap, but number 9 shows his face into your gap. Okay, so that you come off and you block him. Okay, stay on him. Keep your feet. Okay, you got to keep your feet though. That's the one thing I notice here. You do a good job transitioning off, but you just got to keep your feet underneath you and we fall, and he almost makes the play there, okay? So we just got to make sure we keep our feet. So watch from this angle. You have a nice, mostly you do a nice job keeping your eyes in your gap. Okay, you come off. We just got to try to keep our feet chugging um, so we can maintain our block. Okay, next one here. Same look. Okay, so we got wheel and seal on the backside. No one in your gap, so you're gonna Ted here to the backside backer, or you could just down it. Okay, if you don't think you can get that guy over. All right, so wheel and seal here, Trent. Keep that guy sealed off. Keep that block. Don't let him move. Don't let him go on because he could be the one making the touchdown saving tackle. Okay, don't let him go. Try to stay on him. Okay, Mosman, I'd like to see you step with your gap side foot first and then step laterally to get more in front of this guy. Don't step out at him. I do love your forward lean though. Okay, but you can have that forward lean as you're taking the proper steps. So pick this foot up, put it in the ground, step laterally this way to get over here and start taking this guy over. Okay, having your eyes in your gap. That guy shows up in your gap, you come off immediately. That's really good. Okay, good job being alert and being prepared for that. That's nice. So you're able to get off, but once again, we just got to maintain our block, maintain our feet, and stay on them. We can't just hit them and then let them go. Okay, because then they're going to fall off and make the tackle. Okay, we can't have that happen. We got to try to maintain our block and not be spectators here. Okay. Okay, let's see what happened on this 1 yard gain here. Okay, so here you got a guy on your back, so you're blocking back. We should maybe have a cat call here since he's a 2, and we'll see what happens. So I'm going to start with Mosman first. So you're blocking back. You're too high. Okay, your steps are decent. I like to see your feet flat-footed though. Okay, get your head down on the play side number. You're just too high here. I want you to get underneath this guy. Okay, even Ife's a little bit high. I was going to see if you can look at him for an example, but he's also too high. And we got to maintain our leverage. We can't let this guy fold over the top here. Okay. So get your helmet on his number lower. Okay. Get your feet flat footed in the ground. Okay. Um, you do have a nice forward lean, but I'd like to see your toes pointing out more. Okay. And trying to get them a little bit more flat footed as you have that forward lean. And then start running your feet. Chug your feet, chug your feet. Be careful with the hold there. Okay. But keep running your feet. Good job. Stay on them. Don't be a spectator. See, now you're being a spectator. You don't know what's going on yet. You got to keep blocking your guy until the whistle blows. Okay? Trent, this is a good job. I'd like to see you give a little bit more, better punch here. But this is a good job turning back. Okay, and doing your job on that wheel and seal. Okay. There's 3 power plays. Let's go to counter. Okay, let's watch the first counter we run. Run it to the right. Okay, we got a backside 3 technique. See if we can wheel and seal them. Here, there's no one in your gap, Trent. So we are tedding with the X. going to the FBI right there. Okay, let's watch Mosman first. You get out in front of him. Now, where are you going? Okay, you get here. Now stay on him, right? Is that what you do? Oh, yeah, I was watching Charlie. Oh, but you just let him go. Don't let him go. What are we doing? Step. And now get back in front of him and go block him. Go block your guy. Stay on your guy. Okay, don't just stop and then be a spectator. Okay, that's not good. Not good. Okay, Trent watching here. I remember this play. I like your steps. Okay, I wish Mosman watched your steps. You take two short, choppy steps. You go boom, boom. Okay, that's a heck of a block by Matt. Block getting that guy over into your gap. And do you maintain the block? For the most part, but then you let him go. We just got to move our feet more. Okay, after we get our block, we just got to move our feet more and stay on the block. Okay, this is when the plays start. They start before, or the video starts after the ball's already been snapped here. So this is a little bit different. We can still gain some advantage out of this. Okay, it looks like we had a tag. Double team here. Let's look from this angle. This might be easier. Okay, so we have a tag right here. We're kicking out the first guy outside the tackle because we're in this overset here. So it's number 10. We got a tag working, should be working to this guy here. Okay, so you're trying to shove that guy over to the guard unless you made the double team call to back here, which that might be the case. Okay, but we really should be trying to shove this guy over into the guard's gap here. So if we're doing that, you got to be lower, Trent. Remember, we got to shuffle and punch the hip. We're way too high, so we're getting some vertical movement, but I want us to get that lateral movement. I want you punching him down on the hip, trying to get him over into Tommy's gap. Okay, we're just too high on our punch. Okay, I also don't like your steps. Okay, you're not shuffling, you're turning. I don't want you to turn because if you were the one that has to come off on the linebacker, you're not in a good position. Okay, I want you to shuffle down and punch the hip, hit them where they bend. Okay, Mosman, maintain your block. Okay, same thing here. You step, but you got to maintain that leverage on this guy. Okay, maintain your leverage. Okay, here I know it's already the play's already started, but let's watch. I can already tell Mosman I want you to have a wider base. Okay, we're running off the ball way too much. Okay, which we're kind of like a loose cannon out there where we just kind of get banged around everywhere. See, we run into someone, we fall off the block. Okay, we kind of get reckless and we're not able to maintain the block. We need to have a wider base. We need to take shorter, choppier steps. Okay, we do get great movement. Braden helps you out big time there. But a lot of times you're going to miss out on blocks because you're just too wild and crazy there. Okay, we got to slow it down a little bit. Okay, Trent, I can see you. You help out with the three technique and then you work back to the five. That's great. I didn't see us have any issues with backside run through at all during the game, so that's good. Let's watch a couple sprint outs. Okay, so this is sprint right or sprint left, I should say. Okay. Um, Once again, the play's already started. So remember, I think we have a 5 and a 3 here. Uh, the A-back guy is the 5 technique, so you can punch with your outside arm as you turn back to help out with this 3 technique. Okay, we don't need to reach a 5. Okay, because you're going to get called for a holding, and that's not your guy to worry about. Okay, punch with your outside hand because he's coming, and then you can turn back and really take care of this 3 technique with the guard. Okay, don't need to worry about a 5. We're going to log the first guy outside the tackle with the A back. Okay, Trent, this is a good job. Let's go back and watch this. Yeah, if he's a five, Mose, you don't need to reach him because look at the A back. Look at the A back. He's coming right here. Okay? He's going to block this guy. He's right there for you. So you can turn back, and Mosman, you should be right here blocking this guy. Okay? Not holding on to that five technique. You should be stopping this right here, and Ife is looking for you to help. Okay? We got to make sure we do our right responsibility here. We're going to have to watch from this view. Okay, we sprint right. Okay, same thing. If this is a five, he's going to block off the edge. We got to try to maintain that block more. We can't just push that guy off because you're pushing him into the quarterback trend. Okay, once again, we should be if this is a five, you should be punching with your outside hand and then turning back and let Zach come and take care of this guy. Okay? Because when he sees you block him, he's going to go look for someone else, and now he's going to get pressure. Now he's going to go get pressure on the quarterback. Okay? If you have a five, you don't need to worry about him. Mosman, stay on that guy. You're more athletic than that. Okay? You can do a better job there and then instead of just letting that guy go. Okay? That's an effort deal. Okay, kick. Everyone's gap on down. We're running it to the left, or no, we're on the left hash. Okay, we run it to the offensive right. Okay, so no one in your gap, so we have a Ted here. Okay, backside, you have a five technique, so you're blocking back on the five. Okay, Trent, you're too high. That guy gets underneath you and he pops you up because you're too high. You gotta have more of a forward lean, a flatter back. Getting into this guy here. You're too high. All right, because of that, we don't get a great double team here. Okay, and I mean he was a big strong dude, but we got to get that done. You got to get underneath him. He pops you up. Okay, but you see the linebacker flows over the top, so you keep trying to work to get in front of this guy. Okay, you follow your work. Follow your work. Okay, and stay on him. Do we stay on him here? Okay, now you finally worked to 15. So that's a good job being patient. That's how you block somebody until the linebacker commits, and then you can come off on the linebacker when you get to him. That's great. That's what we want, but we just need a better get off here. Okay? Mo's been watching you. You got to block for longer, buddy. You block back, which is great, but you got to run your feet more and keep your leverage. You can't let this guy fold over the top. Does he make the tackle? Yeah, he does. Your guy from the backside, Mosman, this guy right here is the guy who ends up making the tackle. Okay, you might think you're on the backside of the play and it's not important. Your guy just ran down and made the tackle. You need to take more pride in making sure you have excellent blocks on the backside and not allowing that guy to pursue. We need to have more effort on the backside. Okay, next one. Okay, Mosman, I can tell we're too high right here already. Okay, I know the play's already started, but we're too high. Okay, your guys' helmet are level. You have to have your helmet underneath his. Okay, you get a great punch, but once again, it's your feet. Okay, you don't have a wide base, okay, and you're on your toes too much, and so you kind of just get whipped around here. Okay, you need to have a wide base as you're blocking so you don't get uh, bonked around all the time. Okay, so Trent, I like your base. So Mosman, look at Trent's base here, nice and wide. Okay, tight elbows, much better. You're not hugging guys, Trent. You're doing a lot more excellent job with that. That's really good, and you're just taking that guy for a ride. That's great. That's great on the backside. That guy's not making the play this time. Mosman, take notes there. Okay. That's what it should look like. When you're on the backside, take pride in that and get after the guy. Don't let him go. Get off and make the tackle here, okay? Let's watch some pass protection here. See how we do. Okay, once again, the play's already started. So here, we should be blocking the 5. We should be blocking the 5, okay? Okay, Trent, I'd like us to be more like when we go attack this guy, be more flat. Okay, don't start going this way right away, retreating, because two things, you're giving this guy a bigger head start to come and crush you and just run you over. Second off, you start getting closer to the quarterback. I want to see you kind of get out here and get to that knee crotch relationship a little bit more. I don't want you to retreat so much. It's not terrible, okay? It's not bad, but I just don't want you to get in the habit of immediately falling back and giving up ground and giving that guy a head start into crushing you, okay? So, but this isn't bad. I love your one hand. Okay, you give the one hand to the chest, which is excellent. Okay, you attack the inside shoulder. Okay, you drive that guy, start driving that guy upfield. Okay, you have good composure on him. And Mosman, once again, just your effort after contact is lacking. You stop and then you just turn and watch. Okay, you need to have better effort when you are blocking someone. You can't just block them for a second and let them go. Okay, that's your theme that I'm seeing here with you in this game, and it's not a good habit for you to get in. Okay, same thing, blocking our 5 techniques. Okay, Mosman watching you. Okay, you take a step back, and I guess he's already outside you, so that's fine. Once again with you, I wouldn't mind if you kind of shuffle laterally here a little bit. It's flat. Don't automatically step back because then you're giving this guy more of a run start. Try to go cut him off on his path to the outside as long as you keep that knee to crotch relationship. So he can't get such a big running start at you, okay? Bring your outside hand first. Don't bring both hands because you could chop them both down. Okay, and then yep, now you're just waiting for him to run outside. Okay, Trent watching you. Okay, make sure you have your feet set on contact, okay? Let's watch here. Okay, that's not too bad. All right, that's not too bad. I like to see you sink your hips a little bit more though. When you're about to make contact, sink your butt down so you can load that more. You're kind of standing straight up and down, so there's not much you can do. Okay, I want to see you when right here, sink your butt more. Sink it more so you can get underneath them and you can get ready to take on that impact, okay? Toss. Let's watch toss here. Running toss left, so gap on. So we got a guy in our gap. We got to reach him. Backside tackle. We are ripping to second level. Ripping through our gap to the second level. Okay, Mosman, I don't know what we're doing here, man, but we got to get going. You take that one step back, you got to get that second step in the ground right away. You start with your inside foot and then you step back. You're pretty much inviting this guy to run upfield to go make the tackle. Luckily, he doesn't. Okay, because we haven't been running a lot of toss, and you hold on to his jersey here. Okay, and you grab onto his jersey right there. Okay, and that could have been a hold. Okay, we got lucky there. We got severely lucky that that was not a hold call on you. Okay, you got to step back with this foot, second step to the crotch. Okay, we got to make sure our steps are right, and then we are running to go cut this guy off. You just take 2 steps and then you stop. You just stop your feet and you just open the door. We got to go run after him and go close the door on him on toss. Okay, Trent, you work up. I need to see you run fast. You can run faster than this. You're not running as fast as you can. Go cut this guy off now. Okay, run. We got to run and go cut him off so he's not the one making the tackle. Okay? You are sprinting off the ball when you're on that backside cutoff. Okay, let's watch the hold here. Okay. Mosman, your feet are better here. Okay, your feet are better, which is good. 1, 2. Get your head to the play side number. But then he tossed it. We got to maintain our leverage on that play side. Remember, we're trying to shut the door on him. Okay? We're not trying to drive him vertically. I'm trying to get my body here and between him and the sideline. Okay, you haven't gotten over here yet, and so you're just attacking him straight on. I don't need you to drive him vertically back. I need you to get your body here and cut him off from the play. Okay, and since you don't do that and you hold on, that this should have been called on the last play that we just watched. Okay, you cannot do that. That's a drive killer right there. Okay, you got to immediately get over here to this side of his body and wall him off. If he wants to run inside, let him just adjust and get a punch on him. Okay, because we're going out here, but don't attack him vertically. Okay, and then have him throw you off and then get a holding call. Okay, go cut him off from the play right away. Okay, Trent watching you rip across his face up to the second level. That's good. And get sprinting to the next level here. Just like Charlie. I can see Charlie is sprinting as hard as he can to go get in this guy's way. And that's excellent. Okay. Okay, I see you trying to find work here as well. That's good. Um, but yeah, that just kills us. Okay, go get this guy sealed off right away. Okay, let's watch a trap here. Okay, we run a trap to this 3 technique here, so we're ripping up the backer and we're gonna have to wash him past the hole here. And then we have a backside 3 technique, so we get a wheel and seal him. Okay, Trent, we're going to the wrong guy. We're running past this linebacker here. He is the FBI. Okay, I think he's the one who makes the tackle as well. So you should be going here, and if he's outside you, you need to be turning and sealing this guy off. Because boom, he's right there in the hole. And we had this blocked off perfectly. If you this is your FBI right here. And remember, I said on trap, if he flows over the top, you need to turn and seal him off because he's going to fall back into the play. So right now, I should be turning right here and blocking this guy, and then there's no one here besides this safety to make the tackle. Okay, but since we go to the wrong guy, um, he makes the tackle. Okay, Mosman, I see we made a cat call, which is great. Okay, but then you make sure you turn back and look for anything coming from the backside. I know you have help from the Y there. Um, but this is a good job getting down here for this cat call. Just make sure Charlie needs to make sure he stays on him. Okay. But we got to make sure we're going to the right backer on our side, the correct backer. Okay, let's watch Dart here. Okay, we're running Dart to the left here, I believe. Yep, running Dart to the left. Okay, so play side on backside. You have a guy on your backside gap, so you block down on him, drive him down. Okay, back here, we're pulling up and through the first hole we see, looking inside. Okay, this turned out perfectly. Okay, so you skip pull, you see the hole. Okay, you're trying to see the hole. You see a ugly jersey, you blow it up. Okay, and that's great. Really, we should have been outside that guy. Okay, I know it's been tighter all week. Okay, but really we should be outside that tackle, looking inside here because that's where the hole is. Okay, with this one, because we block out here, we're blocking down here. The hole is offside outside the tackle on this one because the tackle got the block down. So we were a little bit too inside. Okay, I just love that you blew up the first thing that you see, but that's not the hole. The hole ended up out here. Okay, so you should be bouncing outside that, looking inside, and you probably pick up 76 here. Okay, that's probably who you pick up. All right, you got to find the first hole, the first open window. And on this situation, it's outside the tackle. Mosman, you block down, you're too high. You got to get your head on the play side number. Try to wash this guy down, run your feet. And then I know Trent comes in and cleans it up. Okay, next start. Okay, we're going the same way. Okay, you're blocking out because he's outside you. Play side on backside. That's your rule on the front. Okay, and we're skip pulling here. Okay, he crosses your face. It's your first step. I've said this to you before many times, Mosman. It's your what you got to take shorter, choppier steps. You take one big step. Okay, boom, that second step is gigantic. He's already beat you across your face. You're lucky enough just to get a little punch on him. Okay, but you give up too much penetration here where Trent has to adjust. This guy grabs onto Trent's shoulder, and now Trent's not able to get up to the second level and block a linebacker. Okay, he's not able to get up to number 5 because you give up penetration. This guy's now holding on to Trent. Okay, and it's all because of your second step. Your second step is too big. You need to go 1-2, and then if he crosses your face, you need to be running your feet and adjusting and driving him down. But your second step is too big, and you got to sure that up. Okay. Trent, you're doing a good job trying to get outside the tackle this time. This is what you should have done on the first one, but you just get held on to, and you would be getting up to that number 5 right there if you could. Okay, but it's just a cascading effect if we're not doing our right thing. It's amazing how just a second step can throw off an entire play when we don't take that step right. Okay. Um, all the other blocking concepts are pretty much the same. I think I hit them all, so I'll be done there.